God damn it. Rah!
Mm-hmm.
Ah! I
You have
feel
to do
so
a little
much
dance
better.
behind the
I
scenes.
feel so much better. Look, I was in a shitty mood. I was just so over here like,
Get ready to go.
I love it. I love it. Welcome to Fans of the Show. My name is Montego. With me is my wonderful co-host, Miss Tifflebot.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Say hello to these people, Tiff.
How's it going, everybody? How's it going with
Man,
you,
how's
Montego?
it going, man? It was bad, man. For no reason.
It's just
For no
having some,
reason. I
you
was
know,
just like,
maybe it's the Listerine.
maybe it is. I ran out of Listerine, y'all. I don't like that shit. Anyway, I, I like my fresh breath, feeling
Fresh
breath.
breath.
I
It's
like
that
my
hard to get the
burn. Exactly.
mic.
Anyway, man, this week, man, we're doing Primate, 2026's Primate. Um,
The apes are
hard
mad.
hard hitting shit. You know, it's July, Tifflebot, and January,
Hmm.
and we got to do our best and worst show, man.
We do. So maybe that should be next week. January is notoriously a bad time for movies.
Yeah, and we normally f around all month, and then like we're struggling, like sliding into February, talking about best and worst, or we wait to do the Oscars, which I kind of like anyway.
Yeah, doing the Oscars is fun.
Yeah, I like doing I like doing them like that. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
this year I'm getting dressed up, man. I'm putting on my damn
Ooh, those
fancy
suits.
stuff. Yes, I'm
Okay,
putting
I
on
will
my
put
fancy
I have a sparkly dress. I will
Yes,
put it on
yes. I might even
for
add a fake
the
background and shit.
Oscars.
You know.
Okay. Oh, sold. You don't have to say anymore. I'm already there. I'm on it.
Yeah, man. So last week, I have to apologize for the video quality. The system we're using did some shit and set us down to like a lower thing, and it looked so bad that I was like, "Hey, I'm going back to just recording these things and not doing them live anymore." And then bingo, the system I was in, it was probably trying to save bandwidth and dropped our shit down, you know. But the hell, do that again, and I'm gonna find a new platform. Do that,
Yeah, try it.
you know. Anyway, they're like, we could care less about you being on patrol. Anyway. Mm.
Oh,
So how's it going with you, man?
it's been I don't know.
Yeah,
It feels like it just was a long week, I feel, but not bad.
yeah, it was a week from hell at my place of work. You know how that gets. And when I say that, it was just so much, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, but the hell with that. This is not work. This is Fans of Patrol. This is where we come to unwind a little bit. So I apologize about the quality last week. And you know, well, it's a good show though. We had a good time. If you can't
Oh, it
stand
was that. Yeah, I
stand
agree.
you can't stand the visual, just go, you know, we
No
still put the
podcast.
shows
Just
out
listen
on
just in your ears,
we put them on
not
our
with
what?
your eyeballs.
Podbeam, Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeart. We're still in all those places, man. So you can always listen to us. We have plenty of people to do. So thank you all the people who listen to us because I see those stats and it's like, thank you. You
Yeah,
guys are still
it's
here.
very
It's
nice.
wonderful. It's wonderful.
Um, I have seen some new exciting trailers.
Oh, like what? What's
Um,
exciting you?
I want to see the movie with Zazie Beetz where she's like in the hotel and they're trying to kill her and she just kicks everyone's ass.
I have no idea what you were
Looks
speaking
great.
about. Okay.
I'm having I here's the thing, I will see stuff and I'm like, that looks really good.
And never
And then I will forget
yeah.
the name, and then I will also forget that I'll just forget to go see it sometimes because I'll just, my brain's not so good. Um oh, it's called They Will Kill You.
I did hear that. I
Yeah,
did. I did hear that. I think
it
I
looks
might
good.
even seen that trailer too. Uh, hell,
And
go ahead.
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. That looks good.
Don't. I-
It's about like I think that somebody's coming back from the future and is trying to get a big group of teams together to prevent the end of the world.
ah,
And it's just like a bunch of people that you would like. So it's sort of like an action adventure movie that's also comedy.
the only things that I see that's coming out recently, like they had a trailer for Chris Pratt's who like gets on my goddamn nerves now.
He gets on my nerves too, but I do want to see that movie where the AI decides if you're innocent.
I don't.
I like that lady.
You know, it looks like. First of all, I'm not sure, but it looks like it's Amazon. I think he has a contract with Amazon, and you know their new because they bought so and so, but it looks the same quality as that Ice Cube movie that everybody hates, World of Worlds. It looked like it's something they could have just released on like
Oh,
Amazon.
shit.
To me, it doesn't.
Mercy. But
Yeah,
yeah, it is going to be in theaters.
yeah. I was like, this is gonna make $5. Watch. I guarantee you it's gonna make $5.
I don't know. People here's the thing, I think a lot of people who go to movies just well, not everybody, but I think there's like a significant portion of people who just want to go to the movies. Like they just want to go to the movies and have the movie experience.
Yeah,
Then there's people who don't really care as long as it's like decently entertaining. They're not really
yeah,
that bothered. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
then there's people who really, really care about. Like, there's a whole wide range of people who will end up at the movie theater.
It's gonna make $5. I'm just saying.
All right, that's Montego's 2026 predictions for the movie Mercy.
Oh, something else
We'll
that's
see.
supposed to be coming out pretty soon that I'm in February. I was like, it comes out in
I want to see
February.
that Ready or Not too, which is that I don't know if you've seen Ready or Not,
What's ready or
but
not?
Ready or Not is she's a bride and she goes to her husband's like
Oh, they
family
vampires
estate.
and shit.
They're like a cult or something that's like they you'll have to kill you. They want to kill
I
you.
thought they was vampires.
No, they all explode into blood, but they're not vampires. I think they're like some kind of cultish. It's more like
I saw ready or not. We did it on the show.
yeah, yeah, they're not vampires though.
I thought they were. I just knew they was
They
vampires.
just I think you're thinking that because when the sun they only have until a certain amount of time to kill the person and if they
Yeah,
don't, they die when the sun comes up.
yeah,
They have
yeah.
like 24 hours, but they're not
Okay,
vampires.
I thought they were vampires. Okay, yeah,
It's like a syndicate type situation. And then this next one is that little part was not just the whole
yeah.
so it's the second part. So hopefully if they keep it tight, I think it could be pretty good.
Well,
So those are some things I'm excited about, which has been a minute since I've seen some trailers that I was like, heck yeah, I'll
I'm
see that.
tripping. I'm about to say You're never excited. I know I saw a trailer. I saw a trailer that which disappointed me
What was
the other
that?
day.
Did you see it
So
during the monkey movie?
no,
I'm
no,
sorry, they're apes.
yeah, I don't think they care. You don't have to be politically correct. You should- you know,
Correct.
we don't say monkeys.
I just know there's a difference, but I am pretty
Right.
sure that
Yeah.
it is. I'm not 100% sure.
So they redoing the Burbs with Tom Hanks
Why?
with,
Why?
with
I
Kiki
saw that
Palmer. And
too.
I'm like, why? Why? The first one is.
The first
I
one's
mean, maybe
great.
because we're old now and we say that shit
Maybe.
all the time, but
But
it's just like,
sometimes no, we don't because sometimes we see things that we both haven't like that we both have like fond memories of or really, really like. And then we say, "Oh, I can see how that would be a show." But the
well,
Burbs, how are you gonna expand that into a show?
oh, it's not even a movie; it's a
It's a
show.
show.
Oh god, with hijinks and creepy antics. That's what they're gonna do.
Right. There's only so much you can do until you find out. So it's just gonna be like rather than doing it within like the hour and 45 minutes that the Burbs does it, you're gonna over 8 episodes reveal what happens.
Of course.
No, like
Of
stop
course.
yourselves.
Yeah, only other thing, only movie that I say that I'm highly anticipating this year, and it'd be obvious, obvious, would be Avengers. But
Oh,
I'm
that's right.
Yeah, but because of course the trailers look good. Um, I'm just worried about all of that shit at this point because when a cat like me stop giving a shit like heavy duty, you know, it's like, I'm like one of the most loyal of the loyal, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like I don't know if the trailers look great, and I have to be honestly speaking, I think I'm more excited for all the X-Men stuff to come in. Now, I'm not so sure I don't know if I like what Marvel is doing, and that's bringing the other universe, in, the old characters, the old Cyclops, the old Wolverine, the old, because it was so long ago, you know, that you're taking a bunch of older people our age, and you're putting them in these movies, to there's how long they gonna be doing these characters, you know what I'm saying? Like if you got some young bucks, you know what I'm saying, like they did with X-Men First
Get some
Class,
time.
X-Men First Class is, to me, perfect. Got younger actors, did a great job, great
But some of
movie.
the even though, but now
They
you're
old
right
now.
though, because even them, they're old.
They're old now.
And that was the
Yes,
young class.
yes, yes. You're absolutely
So
right.
it's
So yeah,
like I mean,
yeah.
Famke Janssen, how old is she? She's got to be like in her 50s.
Which one was that?
She's the Phoenix. She's Jean Grey in the originals.
Yeah. Well, she was 19 I think when she did James Bond, like when the hot like murderous in
On a top.
Goldeneye on the top, right? She was might not even been 19. She might have been younger. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeesh. So she's not old, but she's probably around a little, maybe younger than between me and you. You know, I
No,
think.
I think we're gonna find out right now
Okay.
how old she is because she's also in an episode of TNG as a
Yeah.
full-blown adult.
Yeah, that's true. Yes,
So
true.
like how
She's probably around.
oh, she's 61.
Damn, she older than me. Goddamn, a lot
Mhm.
older than me. Shit.
She's like my mom's age.
Woo.
So
How wrong could a cat be?
she doesn't look bad. I mean, that's not really the point.
That's not
It
really the
doesn't
point.
really matter how you look. It's more just like how much longer can you I mean, but Patrick Stewart, there he is.
I think this is
And he's only a million years old. God, I love him. When I saw him in that preview, I was like, oh,
yeah, I think he said might be his last movie, so,
well, but not to be rude, but it might have to be.
Of
When are
course.
you gonna sit down? I'm worried about you.
No, he don't got nothing else to do, he got money. Rich people, man, and I don't know how rich he is, but,
Oh, he's
they
gotta be really rich.
they get bored, and start doing weird shit, so I think the ones that got senses are people like, God forbid, people like Harrison Ford is like, look, I'm gonna just keep doing this shit, because if not, I'll be doing weird shit like going to sex parties and getting all weird and shit, and being found out,
He's
So
85,
yeah,
Patrick Stewart, and he's got a net worth of $75 million.
that's rich.
So,
That's rich.
I think some people just like, I think the thing about being an actor is
Mhm.
that, like, you are an artist.
Yeah.
And so to stop doing that
Yes.
is to
Yes.
stop doing your art, and I think that's the struggle. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Whereas if you're a painter, or a writer or any kind of more like a
Yeah.
private artist, you do that in your house or your studio or whatever, and then it's on your own time. It's,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, man. So Primate. Let's get back to this goddamn
Primate.
monkey movie here. So Primate 2020, it says 2025, but it just came out.
I
So
thought it just came out, but I could be wrong. Anyway,
no,
pick
no,
it
no, no,
out.
no, no. It did just, I think I did. I don't think this movie came. It says 2025, but then right
Well,
here it says 2026. Okay, so I'm getting my information off of IMDb right now. So rated R, 1 hour 29 minutes. So Jeff, 1 hour 29 minutes. I went and saw
mhm.
this yesterday. I said, well, I know this shit is gonna be a quick movie, right? I said so. I woke up at 8 and was like, all right, hurry up, get up and wash your ass and hurry up and get to the movies because it started at 9:05, right?
Sure is. Yeah.
So so, I get up, I make it because I'm like, it's not, they're gonna at least give me like 20, 15, 20 minutes of dumb scenes, stuff I don't want to watch. These trailers we're talking about. And then so I get a chance to get my popcorn and stuff. So anyway,
Mhm.
so I get in the car, I go down, I get in, and I literally sit there, Tiff. I sit there, Tiff. Once I sit in the theater, 30 minutes. 30 minutes of previews and commercials, Tiff.
Commercials.
I can't deal with this shit no more, man. I don't even
Here's the
watch
thing.
it.
Previews. I used to love to go see previews because I'd want to go see what was coming next.
Yeah.
But I feel like one, and I could be wrong, there used to be such a more variety in previews when you'd go, you would see, like if you went to go see Primate, and this was true, you did see different previews because it's a rated R movie.
You would see rated
So
R and some other stuff. You'll see like
right. But
PG.
when you go to like a PG-13 movie, you're only gonna see PG-13
Yes,
trailers
they're
because
not
there's
gonna
a
push
rated
you into the garbage.
situation.
They might with a
Um,
green band trailer and not a red. you know.
Sure, they would do like a edited version, maybe, I don't
Yes.
know. But like you go and you would see like you'd go to this movie, you'd see these trailers, you go to this movie, you'd see they'd be different. Well, now it's all the same 10 trailers and you're making me watch 40 minutes of them every time I go. But the real thing that gets on my nerves
Yeah.
is they used to show all of the commercials up front. And
Yeah. Ooh.
then they got
Hey,
wise to the fact that
they
people
never
would
show
just
commercials before. And then
what?
I,
Right.
I remember
Back in
when
the day they wouldn't.
right. Yeah.
But, like, then when they started doing it, I thought, "What the fuck? These are commercials." And then they would I mean, and yeah, a trailer is also a commercial, but we're there to see movies, right? But they would show these commercials for, like, mops and, like, whatever else
Yeah.
bullshit, and they would do that for the first 5 to 10 minutes of the trailer runs, of the
Yeah.
20-minute trailer run.
Yeah.
And then, now they are wise to the fact that people will skip that shit, so they start showing the trailers, and then they put commercials in between them.
Yeah, it's a bad experience, man. I mean,
Bad.
you really you trying to like the industry has been struggling, and so and this is the outcome of that, right? Because they have to get revenue from somewhere. They're not making money with ass cheeks in the seats, so they have to like, do this shit now, which just makes the experience, because the only people really going to movies now is people who enjoy the movie experience, because give it 3 weeks and it's at home now. You can
Mhm.
this movie, hell, it may be next week. This movie I'll be mad at this. We
Just
should
wait,
just see
hold
the movie
on,
together, right?
hold on.
Right. So they do that, and then like, now you got movie buffs like you and I, who I can't believe I just called us movie buffs, but movie buffs like
If you've seen a lot of movies, you start to
yeah,
become kind of a movie buff.
uh, that I don't want to go anymore. For the longest, the experience have just gotten worse and worse and worse for me with the picking your seats ahead of time, I bet the marketing department thought this is revolutionary, because you do that shit and then people pick stuff right next to you and you
God
can't get up and
damn
move and
it.
stuff. I hate that so much. I hate that so much. It didn't haven't happened to me in a while, but it will happen, especially if you try to get some of them that prime seatage right
Yeah.
there in the middle. So now my ass is sitting all the way in the corner like some goddamn troll, just to keep people away
Just
from
get
me.
away from me.
Yeah. And so now you got that. Now you have regular commercials. Now the 5 minutes of trailers, because Tiff, it used to be like 5 minutes
Yeah,
of
a
trailers.
couple. You get like 3 or 4 trailers. You listen, if you were late to a movie in the past, you used to have to hustle your ass
Yeah.
to not make you'd be like, "Oh fuck, thank God there's like 15 minutes of previews or 10 minutes of previews. I got to go cuz I got to get there." Now it's like your whole fucking life.
Tiff, the movie
It's
was 1 hour,
a
29
quarter
minutes.
or no, a third of the movie's length time.
That's not even true. Think about this. 1 hour, 29 minutes. That includes the
Trailer the
credits.
rolls,
Yes.
credits.
Yes. So it's not even an hour 29. That's with credits. And I watched 30 minutes of trailers yesterday. I mean, of commercials. And so I
Just
was,
trash.
I was, a, I was a little vexed, as you can see.
A
I
little
was,
pissed off. I was a
I
little
was,
pissed
I
off
can't
about
believe
it.
I'm sitting here like, what? I was like, damn, it used to be 15 minutes and it was 20 minutes, and now a half an hour. Holy shit. So anyway, enough for the complaining. That's my rant. I was pissed
Well,
about
why can't they just say, "Hey, there's going to be 20 minutes of trailers."
it.
Like, do you know what I mean? Because then you can just come or not come, but they can't because they want to make
Well,
the money they get from you
they
looking
kind of
at them.
right. That'll kill the advertisers too. Could you imagine what
I
the ad
know.
people would do? You know what I'm saying? Or they could always raise the price, because they would probably need to quadruple the price of the movie tickets now. It'd be like damn near like $80 for a
Well,
movie
I
ticket
guess
at
it's
a
fine that
concert.
I watch them then. I don't know. I'd rather
Yeah.
have that than to pay more. It's
You're
not
only
even
gonna get
it's not as bad as it used I thought it would be, but it's not cheap.
well, it hasn't really skyrocketed a
But
long
I've
time.
also gone to a lot of matinees like you have like 9
Always,
AM or whatever. It's
always.
just,
I'd be damned
you
if
know,
I wouldn't even know what to do going at,
if you go at nighttime,
at
it's $45 for the tickets and then $100 for the popcorn. So you're like $200 deep on a movie night.
anyway. So man, horror primate.
Yes.
Okay,
What's this movie about?
a group of friends tropical vacation turns into a terrifying prime tale of horror and survival. Um, yeah. So that's it. What is his name? Johnanaise? Johnanaise?
Johan.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Roberts. Who was in this
Who is
smash
in this
movie?
movie? Yeah. Johnny Sequoia.
Sounds like a video game play
It
character.
does. Doesn't it sound like just like yeah, somebody you'd run into in like Skyrim or something. Jessica Alexander,
Uh-huh.
Troy Kotzer,
Uh-huh.
and then we have some like a lot of people don't even have like clickable links on Wikipedia. It's like Victoria Wyant, Gia Hunter, Benjamin Chang, Charlie Mann,
Some of these
and then we
names
have Rob Delaney, who is a name I recognize, who
is it
plays the veterinarian for
oh
some reason.
he was something.
He's just in Deadpool. He's who is he in Deadpool?
I don't know. I never seen that guy before, honestly. Okay.
He's in a lot of stuff. He's just like I think he's like like one of those, oh, it's that guy. Like he's in Mission Impossible. He's in Argyle. He's Deputy Director Powell in that. In Deadpool, he's Peter. You know, Peter.
No.
His friend that all the Deadpools like. You know, all the
I'm
Deadpools
sorry.
like Peter. You know in Deadpool and Wolverine when all the
Yeah.
Deadpools are fighting and then his
Yeah.
friend comes and they're like, "Peter,
Oh no, I
we
don't remember.
love Peter."
I don't remember. My memory is gone. Like,
Crazy. Anyway, so like he's like one of those guys like, "Oh, it's that guy." But it's crazy that he's uncredited. He's just in it, which is weird.
so also some of these names of some of these kids, I'm like, y'all just gave them a name because I was like, oh, this must be hot guy
Oh,
one,
there's
hot guy
they're
two.
not named. Like the hot guys on there. We have these people.
They have
Charlie
names.
Mann and Tien Simone are Drew and Brad, which are the guys from the airplane. But in the movie, they are just called guys on the airplane.
Yeah. And what douchier names can you find than Drew and Brad?
Brad, Drew. Just
Austin,
your
Kevin.
just your regular plane guys.
Okay. So it's time to get it on, man. Let's get into this goddamn thing. So before we go any further, I'm dying to hear Tiff's one word. What word?
My one word is divided. And
I'm
I'll
I'm loving to hear this. What divided?
okay. This movie overall is not super great, but
Okay.
I want to say that they're taking a risk by doing something that's like not been done I mean, I guess Cujo, but like not been done to death and
You said
whatever.
Cujo, didn't you? You said
Um,
Cujo.
you can't see this movie and if you know about Cujo, not think about Cujo. It's impossible.
All right.
Um, but I will say that like I enjoyed the fact that so this is a horror movie. We have it's 1 hour, 29 minutes, as Montego's mentioned. It's pretty tight. It's got a tight time frame. Um, but I will say that throughout the movie, first of all, the violence is intense, everybody. And I will say one of the reasons I'm divided is because I appreciate that they didn't shy away from that, but also the times. So there's these really terrifying things that happen, like really violent stuff happens to these people. But then everything that happens between the violence is very PG-13 movie ish. Like the feel is of like where a movie that it would normally turn away from the horror, like you wouldn't see it happening, you'd just see the jawbone, right?
Yeah.
So like, but they show it, so it feels like this weird sort of unevenness. But I do like that they um they do some really logical things where uh like they need to get them out of the pool, and it's because they don't have their phones. Do you know what I mean? So like rather than having them be in the pool the whole time, there's reasons for them to get in and out of the pool. um Characters say the things that you're thinking. Like I will say when the girl calls 911, and then
We
like
lost
there was
Tiff
scenes in the
in the
trailer that I was like, wouldn't you
middle of
just be like, you can geotrack? Sorry, did I freeze?
look, yeah, we froze just for a second and it's saying trying to reconnect, but you're here. So it looks
Oh,
like
hello.
yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Oh, so like in the trailer, she's on the phone with the police and they're like, what's your address? And she says, I don't know. And then when I watched that trailer, I thought you would just say, track my phone call, because 911 can do that. And in the movie, she says that, I know you can track this call.
Yeah.
So like they sometimes will like, they're aware of like stuff
Yes.
that like, I'm like, and I like that the monkey, the ape question mark
Literally
is
correct.
I think the difference is that some of them have like can use their hands like the humans can. I think that's the difference. Anyway, so excuse me. Oh my god. Uh I like the fact that he's sometimes a puppet and sometimes so it's like a mixture of practical and CGI. It's not just CGI. I like that
Yeah.
too. So there's like things that mean there. It's like when I was watching this movie, I was like, oh, cool. We have a not overused premise. We go tick tick tick, but it's kind of really ridiculous. Tick tick tick. I liked the use of an actually deaf actor, and then how they use that in the story. That it would make sense that they have these animals on the premises. It would make sense that he was doing the book tour. It would make sense that he couldn't hear the stuff that was happening. You know what I mean? I liked how much sense it made, as much as ridiculous it was.
Hmm. Okay. Wow. You
Yeah,
you definitely had some thoughts about this movie.
I
Uh,
did.
my one word is abysmal.
Oh, shit.
It was abysmal. It was worse than I thought it was gonna be, but it was exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
Mm.
So when I saw the preview, I said, "Oh, it's Cujo with 8." You know, that's all it is. And then there's like so many annoying 20 somethings in this movie. It's like I cared not for anybody's life. There was not a single character that I gave a shit about. Not one. I was like, oh
Well,
God, oh God, oh God. And go ahead, go ahead.
I just wanted to say that, yes, I also was like, not here's the thing, spoilers up, because it's just kind of hard to talk about these things without, like, because of how is it that everybody else who was a visitor to that home was murdered and those 2 fucking idiots survived?
Three. Three
Well, the
idiots.
dad seemed to have some wherewithal, you know what I mean?
Well, so they did do some stuff right. The location is beautiful, they're in Hawaii, and so here's the problems, right? So who gives a shit about rich people, right? So
You guys, they are not just rich,
they're
they're
stinky. Yeah, they
rich.
stinking rich. They stinking rich. And they're all annoyingly overprivileged, right? Every last one of them. Not a single person in this movie annoyingly overprivileged.
Yeah.
And I don't give a shit about not one of them. And then I'm like, wow, this movie feels very insensitive to the famous people who have been attacked by these goddamn critters over time. They even use one of the things that happened to the poor lady who's no longer with us now. That shit happens. I know people get shot. Movies about people who get shot. But I don't know, man. I've always paid
Not to be
attention.
dumb, but I don't know what you're talking about.
So the doctor who was working with the apes, they decided they didn't know that you had to get rid of these goddamn things before they become adults and rip their face off. It happened in the beginning in the movie, literally pulled her face off, and she had to
Mm,
live with shit over her face, like draped over her face. She had a face transplant. Couple happened to a couple people. They've had face transplants that was successful, unsuccessful, and later died, extremely young with these things. And so, these chimp attacks were really how should I say, they were pre like I won't say common, but very famous, like over the last like 15 years, like the shit happens and it's like, ghastly, what these things do to these people. But, you got these animals getting a bad rap, living in captivity, like bubbles and shit, putting clothes on them and shit, like like a member of the family, just like these rich bastards were. So it was kind of like it felt kind of like that's what you bastards deserve. What did you think was going to happen? But this shit happened to real people, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this actually happened to some real people. So it's kind of like, I don't like the way it was making me feel. Like I was kind of
mm,
like exurban, you know, those things that had happened. It's kind of like if they did a movie about like a active shooter thing. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because
mm.
that's real. You
And
know what
I
I'm saying?
suppose it would be different, and maybe they do, I guess they do, but, like, I guess the difference between, like, a respectful examination of those events and a,
Money
you know what
grab.
I mean? It would be like, yeah, a money grab, or, like, taking something that is truly horrifying and then making a horror movie in that way. Like, I don't know. I'm of 2 minds about it.
Mhm.
It is a little upsetting that that actually exact thing happened to a person, but
More than one. Yeah, more
that's
than one.
crazy.
Yeah.
That is insane. I actually didn't even, when I was watching, I was like, "Is that possible?"
Yep.
I guess it is. That's
Sure
terrible.
has. Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to look far on the internet at all. If you Google it,
Ugh.
all that stuff will come up. Anyway, it's abysmal. Let's get into it. So
It's awful, let's talk about it.
let's talk about how
This
bad it is.
movie cost $21 million.
Oh yeah, we didn't even get into those numbers, man.
Yeah, and I think typically, I think we're interested because we talk a lot about a lot of blockbusters.
You said
And it's
21 million.
mhm,
Wow.
and
Okay.
it's made 11 million,
Okay. So
so it's a bust
I got
so far.
four million domestic and 3 million worldwide is what I have on Box Office Mojo. So that's interesting. So wow. Okay.
This was on January 11th that this number was posted, so that's
Okay.
today, I guess.
This is January 9th. No, that's when it came out. So Friday. Yeah, January 9th. Yeah, so that was Friday's number. So, okay, so you said that's today. So they counted our little 2 cents that we went to the movies
Yeah,
yesterday.
little ooh, they're putting our money in
We
there.
got a little bump yesterday.
My theater was like decently full of people.
At 9 o'clock in the morning, 10. It ended up being it was people in there, but I felt weird because they were all men, like older guys, like my age,
Oh,
and I was like,
interesting.
I feel like I'm in a creep
You're like
show or
you were
something.
like, "I know what I'm doing here, but what are you doing
Yeah,
here?"
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, look at this though. How is this possible? It has 78 on Rotten Tomatoes and a 74 fan score.
I get it.
How?
I
How?
get
How, Tiff? How?
listen, I asked the same question about Avatar. I don't get why everyone is like on that movie's nuts. Like I just I don't understand. Like but I could see why somebody would if you're looking for this kind of film, it's exactly right.
So we meet our oh god, let's get into it. So we're on the plane with these two girls who look exactly the same. Okay.
They look everybody in this movie looks kind of similar.
Eh, It's goddamn Kate and what's the other one's name? Not Hannah. Hannah was the douchey friend. Uh
Kate and Hannah, and then the girl Lucy.
Lucy.
And
Lucy,
they kept calling her Lucy Lou.
yeah.
And I
Uh
think that I think they were like Lucy Loo, like who we go loop de loo,
no, I think they meant
but it was still weird.
I think they were literally referring to the actor. Uh Lucy and Kate looked exactly alike. I'm like, and so then like it's this weird shit going on with them. So they're on a plane and they're besties and we're sitting next to each other. But then they grab each other's hand. I'm like, is that her woman or is that
I don't
our
know. That's certain stuff that wasn't fleshed out because also then the other girl Hannah comes up and there's this implication that Hannah that Kate likes Hannah.
it was weird. Okay, so
But then nothing ever comes of it.
I think what was supposed to happen is that they were just supposed to be undying best friends, and then they had this obnoxious everybody's whole friend that was in the middle of the stuff. You know, you always got the whole
Which
friend.
they here's the thing. No reason did they give us to hate this young woman.
Well, she
What
was
did she do?
she was annoying. She was annoying. I hated
Yeah,
her.
sure. But
She
like
was
there's
annoying.
no other to me it wasn't that bad. I was like and I get that like they tell us, they don't show us. They tell us that for some reason Lucy doesn't like this
Oh,
girl.
wait a minute. Hold up, Tiff. Let's get back to this
I guess she
creepy
does say
relationship.
move.
Well, that was annoying. Like, I hate to be this person. You're that person with a stranger. With somebody I know, no, bitch, I ain't gonna sit down. Sit out.
We're sitting this way.
Right. So, okay, but that's her friend, and she's not friends with her. So I maybe. However, they're all annoying. Oh, this shit here.
But to be fair, don't invite your friend to come to
My
my
house.
house.
So, and then they did the old look at our necklaces.
They did that a lot. They always wanted to remind me that they were best friends.
And I'm like, what the hell is going on with these? I was like, what is going on? Because at first I thought they were girlfriends and they brought their whole bag straight friend with them. Not that this is even a plot point in the movie, y'all, but they
You
was
guys, it doesn't pay off. None of the relationships pay
right.
off.
They was doing that shit right there, right? And I'm like, huh? Well,
But then they were like, there's the boys on the plane
so then
and they give them their number.
these two young looking douches, right? Who was supposed to be hot,
Young looking douches.
two young douches, and I'm like, these are the hot guys now. This is what people say who are the hot guys now.
I agreed. I'm too old. To me, they just looked like buffoons. I was like, these buffoons? I was like, you're gonna invite these idiots back to your house?
And then they go real bad with how like just stupid these cats are later on in the movie. We'll get there. So, we on a plane, and then they're like, she's on the phone with her sister, being that person on the plane, video chatting, no doubt. And you haven't been home in so long. Or they must be foreshadowing, right?
From where?
Not even that. What they
It does leave you to fill in a lot of blanks because I was like, are they all coming home from college?
Okay. So they get home, the dad is there, and they're acting like he's a douche. He's no
He's
douche.
so nice. I don't understand why they're so mad at their dad.
If I'm like, the hell
This
is going
guy?
on with this movie?
This charming man who's so nice to you and cares about you.
Dad is such a douche. They
Yeah.
didn't say that, but they might as well said that shit.
Yeah, they're like, "Well, dad's gonna be gone anyway."
He's gonna be gone.
And then he's like, "Hey girls, love you. How's it going? I really tell me about everything. Tell me about all this stuff." It's like,
And he comes out there with his sign language and shit, and I'm like, "Why is he deaf?" You know, and then I'm like, "Oh, that's they tying that shit in with the monkey and the communication and the ba 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 and da." And he could have
see,
been
that's
deaf.
the thing. It all makes sense.
They could have been deaf without even it being a monkey. I think that would have been for a movie to do some
Yeah,
shit like that without it being
yeah.
a plot point, which I think is kind of cool. But it was a plot point, so it wasn't cool. Anyway,
It was
so
still cool. I enjoyed how they worked it
he,
into the
he
movie and
had
that
to
they're
be deaf
using.
though, because they kind of threw that in there, Tiff. Because of the monkey and the communication. That's all I'm saying. Like if it was a regular movie that had nothing to do with nothing, like the
Yeah.
ape with sign language and communication, it would have been cooler. To me, it would have been cooler.
Hmm.
Anyway, girls is in the house, right? But don't forget, we have the hottest guy who tried his best to be so hot and talk in that voice. And I'm talking about Nick, who had to have his shirt off, and the dad is looking like he wants to jizz when he see him too. He like,
I think they're making fun of the daughter because she likes him.
and he's like, yeah, look at how hot he looks. With first of all, put your shirt on, motherfucker. All these goddamn women walking
Yeah,
around here
in my house.
in
Put
my
a shirt
house.
on in my house.
You eating my Fruit Loops? Like you live here, right? Get up in
No
the morning.
shirt, Fruit Loop eating bastard. Put a
Yeah,
shirt on.
yeah. I'm like, wow, they leaning hard into this guy's hot shit. So
And all the girls want him.
every last one of them,
It's just okay.
dude, she's like my sis. I'm like, oh god.
Stop. Listen, I'm so old. I'm so far removed. I'm just like, these look like children. They're just a bunch of kids
Yes.
having a nice time, I guess.
So then they do the pool scene. It's a whole different movie. I'm like, oh god, I feel
Oh,
like I'm watching
okay.
teen drama and shit right here. Go
Right.
ahead.
That's what I'm saying. These scenes between you guys, when I tell you that what happens to these fucking people is horrific, I'm not kidding. Okay. They show you all the whole stuff happening, but then the stuff in between it really feels like it's like it could be a Disney Channel movie. They're like jumping in the
Yeah, yeah,
pool and they're
yeah.
playing a Charlie XCX song, which I think probably cost 50% of the budget.
And I was sitting there like, this song must be famous. I must be.
Yeah, like even Montego, who's not heard the song's like, this feels famous to me.
This feels like product placement, just
They're
like that
letting it go
home.
the whole minute 30 seconds.
I'm surprised they didn't say sponsored by Zillow with the house, right? Because it was like they was like, this house is cool. You guys can own this. Just call
Or like
587-2222.
and like it just says Airbnb.
Right. I'm like, they really pushing this house. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the scene with
And
the pool when she turns on the light, and then that's when the music started like boom, 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 boom,
yeah,
boom,
yeah,
boom.
yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, I'm rich now. I'm like, fuck, what is going
That
on?
that pool. Okay, so here's the thing. We get again, I have to give this movie credit where credit's due. We get a
Yes.
lot of establishing shots early on that let us
Yeah.
know that if something goes wrong, you're fucked, right?
Yeah, because
Because they're in the middle of nowhere.
how
They see him driving in.
they show how the infinity
It
pool
just
was
fucking
really an
goes down.
infinity pool. You were
You
going,
know
yeah.
someone's gonna fucking die off that shit.
I
But here's
thought the pool was gonna go through that.
oh, you thought it was just gonna fall and then be shh.
No, I
That'd be
thought the
kind of cool,
pool was
actually.
gonna like get cracked or something, and
Right, right.
yeah, yeah,
Now here's the thing about that pool, and I get it, it's a movie, but you guys, there's no fucking way you would ever do that without like a net or something on the outside because you get drunk in that pool, you're gonna fall off and die.
yeah. That was unbelievable. But before I forgot I was remiss. The first scene was the guy from Deadpool. You said coming in, and I thought it was someplace else. I didn't know it was
Mhm.
after.
I thought it was a different, I thought it was an orangutan.
Yeah, yeah, and he came in and he got his face, ripped off by the gorilla, and I thought it was something else, and then next thing boom, boom, boom. So they're having fun. The dad has to go sell his book. He got to make that money, you bitches. While y'all complaining that he ain't home, who you think paying for this damn house?
And honestly, he was gonna be gone for the week. It feels like they said a week, but he was really only gonna be gone for the
Three
weekend. And he
days.
was like, because
Well,
he was like, and I'll be back, and then I have a bunch of fun stuff planned. And they're
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So the
I'm
little
like,
sister,
my mom had 2 jobs growing up, and she was gone because she had to support us.
look, you mean Pop? We're living in this luxury, and I'm acting like I'm a rich bitch with these showing it off to all my peoples and shit like this. And
And
Go make
Your
that money, pops.
your dad is like letting your friends be there, and they know he knows you're gonna be bad, and he's just
Look,
like,
you can bang my daughter. You can do anything you want to
there's the
do.
booze, there's the marijuana, here's
Right.
some condoms. I guess I'm gonna leave.
Yes. Or don't use condoms. Have
I
fun.
guess whatever you want, whatever you want. Bye.
Right. So, the little sister's upset with the sister. Now, this
Okay.
Tiff
Yes.
never
Why?
ever manifests. Right?
No, nothing. None of the buildup for these things ever plays off. There's also like, okay, it's similarly like she kind of forgives her or whatever because the catastrophe that happens, but like she even like sees her the girl she doesn't like, the sort of slutty friend,
Yeah.
making out with the guy that she has a crush on. There's no payoffs to these things. There's no right. It's just that she's mad. And then there's really no reason.
uh,
And also that like
Wait a minute. Let's
so
go back to that
okay.
couple again. That couple. The
Yeah.
old "I'm gonna give you some weed" scene was like, what the hell was that? He leaned over. Hey, my name is Nick, and I have some weed to give you. And she was like, He was like, Here you go, take the weed. I'm like, the hell is going on? Like, are they trying to make this guy? They didn't want him to be a douche. He just was a douche to me. I was just like, they all douches to me.
They're
That's
all
what we're gonna
douches.
say.
It's a
I
douche
want
party.
worshiping like douchebags. I'm changing my one word from abysmal to douchebags. So, then they, like you said, they started making out and stuff, and that only goes so far. I was like, oh, we must about to get some titties, right? Because it's a rated R movie with teenagers. Uh, must be some titties, right? Nope, that don't even happen. But we do get more of this. Look at my medallion. Look at my
They
medallion, baby.
do. They're like, just don't forget. Um,
And what was that all up? It never paid off, y'all. It
Again,
paid
like
off, y'all.
you would think that okay, so we're
Is
gonna
there a
skip ahead a
sequel
little bit
to
here.
this?
That girl dies. She eats it pretty early, the best friend. And so I thought maybe she was not be dead and she was gonna come back and be the sort of final girl and be like best friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like some kind of payoff.
yeah.
No, guys, she's dead. She's rotting. So like
So
you know what I mean?
let's get into that. So they see a mongoose in the enclosure. So we realize it was the same enclosure.
They are flipping that mongoose around. He brings that mongoose inside in a sack, and he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Like it's turkey treats or something. Like it's beef
"Put
jerky.
that mongoose is full of rabies."
And the gorilla's hurt. So he calls the doctor. The doctor is supposed to come over, but the doctor comes over in the middle of the night,
He's a
right?
chimpanzee. He's significantly smaller than a gorilla.
Well, I don't think they're offended, Tiff.
No, I don't think they're offended either. I just want people who maybe not have seen it to know he's tiny. He's like half a human size.
Yeah, and he's a guy. His name is Miguel something, playing that role with the puppet and stuff like that. And so, the whole time, I'm like, did they CG? I said they don't got money for CGI. I said, oh,
They did
that's.
some. It's like a mix.
I was like, it's somebody in a. Well, it's the information I read said it was puppets and it was a gorilla suit, like a ape
Mm.
suit. So they didn't say it was CGI. So usually they'd be kind of happy. And I didn't look like CGI to me either.
It doesn't really look like CGI.
But it clearly looked like somebody in that little suit. So the gorilla was never cute. He had on his little cute little gorilla shirt. And I'm actually surprised they did this movie with Nope coming out just a few years ago and basically had like that huge scene with the gorilla on the movie set just ripping everybody apart and stuff like
Oh,
that.
you're right. That did happen.
Yeah, so I was surprised that this is what they was doing. I was like, "Oh, they just did that in Nope. Maybe they saw that movie and was like, we can take that further."
The whole
You know?
thing, a
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
interstitial turned into a whole movie.
Exactly. So the doc comes over at night, which is a trip because everybody's irresponsible in this movie, Kev. You know, the girls is clowning, right? The doc comes over. He don't say hi to nobody or say, "Hey, girls, nice to see you. I'm gonna go see the eight." They just walk into this house like it's Kmart or some shit like that. He walks
Yes.
in, goes to the enclosure, gets murdered and the dude was screaming in the beginning of the film. So I don't know why nobody heard his ass.
They
Like
heard his fucking cell phone ringing when they call it later. How did they not hear his ass?
he was getting he was writhing in terror, Tiff, in the beginning of the movie, and nobody heard. Anyway, back to the present time. So the monkey, they had this explanation, watching water drives him crazy. Now he has rabies, blah, 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 blah. So the monkey is like down there with the girl, and he don't like Hannah Boy. And he's like sitting there foaming at the mouth. And I'm like, I'm not going near that damn thing. Like he's sitting there, no, 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 no. I'd have got back, against the wall, like, Somebody come get y'all goddamn gorilla. You know what I'm saying? No way.
Yeah, just like the thing is, that is the point in the movie, like when they realize that something's wrong and everyone's still alive. Wouldn't you be like, everybody has to leave, but immediate family, everybody got to get out because
Right. It's not safe. This
it's
is
not safe. Like
jail
even if you have a small pet that's acting really strange, why would you let people stay in your home?
So the lady, she got bad vibes from the gorilla because he don't like her whole ass, right? He like, she's a whore. So I'm like, oh no. So he tries to bust her up, Tiff. He grabs
He
her arm
does.
and like, and the guy said, oh, he gets weird around people. Weird. Put his ass in that cage.
Get
Put
him
him
in
in the cage.
there.
Well, he did put him in the cage.
Well, yeah, they thought he was in the cage and locked up because he was maybe bitten or sick or something.
So why would the doctor go in there and not lock the cage behind
I
him?
wondered about that too, but
That
I
seems
kind
like
of
that would
wondered
just
if
be
it's,
safety, you know?
well, I didn't know if it was like principle. No,
Maybe it's
my
safer
brain is,
to leave it open.
yes, because you like if you start to get attacked, you open and close. So
You
that's
can
why I
run.
thought maybe that's what they were doing. Because you probably wouldn't go in there. But here's the thing,
I
I
wouldn't go in there
don't
by
know what
myself.
you're a veterinarian, right? So
Yeah.
someone calls you and says there was a wild animal in my enclosure, and now my monkey has been bit. You as a veterinarian would be like, that's probably rabies.
No, because it's true. In the movie, they said that there's never been a case of rabies in Hawaii, and that's a true thing for real. There's never been a case of rabies.
That's
So
wild.
they're like, oh no, we don't get no damn rabies here. Even though we get monkeys transferring Ebola, all over the world, y'all don't feel like that something could get out one day. Like, right? They do experiments and stuff. So you would think it could happen, right? You could think caution in the wind, wild animal, beast. But people who handle wild animals and shit, all those people who get attacked, they get so complacent with them wild ass beasts and they act like they're experts. And then next thing you know, some tiger is chewing your leg off. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's crazy shit, Jeff. Crazy. So he leaves the thing open. It's about to beat Hannah's ass. And I'm glad they started rushing at this point and didn't let it build up with people disappearing a little bit of time.
Right. With like, what's happening?
He goes butt crazy on them all at once.
Immediately, yeah.
I hear my dog upstairs howling because my wife just left. Come here,
Oh.
babe. I gotta call her. Come on, baby. I'm here. Yeah, she's up there.
Oh, there you go. Special guest.
Yeah, special guest, y'all. She was upstairs howling. She thought she was by herself. She don't like
You're
being
not
alone.
alone. Welcome to the show.
Anyway, where you going? Where you going? Little
She's
knucklehead.
still curious about what's happening up there.
Yeah, she wants to go upstairs, I guess. So, yep, anyway, so I can't remember how the main attack salvo happened. To like they were by the pool or something like that, or
Yes, and they're down there, and what weird. I kind of can't remember how they get down to the pool either. Like why they're running to the pool. I know why they go to the pool,
yeah, he
but what
started
does he
like
do
oh
first?
he started doing that weird shit when she was like in the bed and he was standing outside the bed, breathing all heavy and
Yeah,
stuff, and he was pressing, and then all of a sudden they said he can't swim, jump in the pool. So they all jumped in the pool,
yeah.
and I'm like, this pool don't have a shallow side because they was kicking they was treading water the whole time. I was like,
This pool is maybe the bane of my headphone fall is maybe the bane of my existence in this movie because okay, so they get in there,
it's
they
normally
think
a shallow side, isn't it? It's yeah.
I don't know if maybe in an infinity pool you can't do a shower. I don't fucking know.
I was like, I'm gonna stand up in the middle where I could put my feet down. So,
Right,
but
right,
they was all like, I'm like, man, you can't do that forever, right? You
right. So
can
they had to get the water raft.
now see. This is one thing that bothered me too, because you didn't. To me, I figure like you didn't need that water raft. You could just keep playing Marco Polo in the water. Go to this side of the wall, keep your eye on the ape. Go to this side of the wall.
Right.
You go to this side of the wall. You just don't take your off the ape. Somebody on ape duty. We're like, we all ain't nowhere else to go.
Yes. Okay. So this is where the movie starts to get. Obviously, this is our pickup time. We got about 45 minutes to an hour left of this movie,
Yeah.
and they are doing all the classic sort of Cujo things. You're trapped in the pool.
You try to pull a girl up, rip her hair off and stuff like that.
Oh my god! So the gorilla, so you get me saying it. The
Yeah.
little ape, he climbs the wall, which that was I think that they do some decent, creepy, scary stuff where you're like, you see that, they don't see it, right? And then he walks along the edge. Well, then the guy's like, I'm gonna push him. I did not think that they were gonna show us that guy dying. They
I don't,
followed his ass all the way down.
and I was like, why?
Yeah,
I didn't
why?
need that was you guys really wanted to show
They
me
really wanted us to show
that.
us that guy hitting the ground. I like there was like listen, I'm not super squeamish about certain things. Especially I think it's easier if it's earned. This movie, I was sort of like that's there's a seems I was just like,
Yeah, it's a few that I literally turned away on a couple
that's
times.
what we're doing right now?
Yeah, they showed him go all the way down, and I'm like, "Wow, man, okay." And so, he they underestimate.
They bite the little girl. He
He
bites
That's
the little girl.
right. He
And so
bites it
they
bad.
run and jump into the pool. Here's the thing, you guys. She's dead. She's
Yeah,
deceased.
yeah.
Like what is happening here? So they're holding her in the pool. She's bleeding.
She was bleeding like she was attacked like by a shark or some shit like that.
Well, like it feels like he ripped her skin off,
I don't think so.
right? Like he took a bite out of her, not like just bit her.
I think that's all.
Anyway, you guys, she's in there. She's in bad shape. It's all not only because you guys. So she's got the rabies in her now too.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. And all of these fuckers, they're all gonna get rabies, like no matter what, because it scratches, bites, whatever. And then,
So
so she's got a fever and all this other shit, and they're in the pool.
yeah, yeah. So they do a couple of things with the cell phone is right there. Let me go get it. Now this is bad. This is where the movie is getting really not realistic, right? Um, Wild animals, apes, lions, tigers, bears, lightning fast, man.
Yeah,
Lightning fast.
fast.
You are not outrunning that effer anywhere.
And
Yeah,
if he's gone rabid,
he's
it's not.
worse.
He doesn't have moments of lucidity where he just is relaxed a little bit. It's full. It's if he's at that point of the rabies, like rabies has stages. And so the first part, and like mostly you die from like you do die from hydrophobia. You die from like not you won't drink water. You're scared of it
Mhm.
and other stuff that eats your brain,
I never
whatever.
knew that. I was like, "Oh, are they teaching me something, or did they just make this shit
Yeah,
up?"
no, that's true.
Okay, okay.
Um, and so like, but she's sneaking, right?
Yeah.
And they hide and stuff. He can smell you.
Okay. So they sneak out the pool, and the best friend, she sneaks out the pool too. And I'm like, "You're
Why?
you're such a goddamn liability right now because
Yes, you're
this is her
making this
house,
fucking worse.
but not what happened, right?" So they jump out and they're sneaking, and this is her house, and this is her animal. So she knows this goddamn animal, right? So why are you going? You know what I'm saying? Because now it's your liability. But then she goes in there and she drops all the bullshit, and here he come, right? And he's a wild beast, man. Yes, he smells you 17 miles away.
Like they're hiding in the closet and they're like
He
really hiding from
hears
them.
you.
It's a slotted thing. I'm
Yeah,
like, what?
yeah, yeah. That
Like
was bullshit.
fine, I guess.
No,
But
that was
like,
bullshit. That was
yes. So
so he
and
beats
I
her to
don't
death on the stairs, Tifflebot. They do not get away.
before before that happens, you guys, so they're hiding in the closet. And he doesn't smell them, you guys. They hit something and then he hears them.
Yeah.
And so then they come out of the closet and they're running for the door. And the monkey attacks Lucy, the owner. And so the best friend, Hannah, no,
Hit them
Kate
with the shovel. Yeah.
hits keep hitting him,
Yeah, it was like
beat him to death.
and when
Like,
and when
what are you
when it broke
doing?
and had a stub, now you
Well,
jab them
no,
like prison
here's the thing.
style.
That was later. That shovel comes back and
That's
comes
true.
back and comes back.
That's true. That's
But
true.
when it first gets hit with the shovel, they just kind of knock him out. Girls, you're gonna need to make sure he's dead. Like,
Let me
there's
tell
just I'm sorry.
let me tell you something else. That shit wouldn't have knocked him out either.
No. So like, but if you just both of you grab anything, something, and beat him to, I mean, I know that's awful, but like he's already killed your brother. Like
Well,
there's no questions.
he killed him, and Hannah said it from the beginning. She was like, "Go get a." She was like,
Yeah,
"Somebody
the
needs to
one
go
friend
get
was
a
like, just
fucking
kill
gun."
him. Kill
And
him.
I'm like,
And they're like, he's a pet. It's like,
"But
no,
no,
kill
no, no,
him.
no." But it was stupid for her to say. Do you really think these people had
They're not
guns?
gonna do that.
No, do you
But
really
after
think
the
they had
first
guns?
death, wouldn't you be like,
Do you really think these
got
people
it?
had guns in their house?
No,
No, they did
no.
not. So
So they're
that was
running back
bullshit.
to the pool, and like you said, she's liability because he gets her and he pushes it, and she's dead on the stairs.
Yeah, it's over. So he beats her head in. They jump back in the pool.
Now, okay. So then we have some time pass, and this happened. Before then, they call the guys, and they're like, "Come get us," and that's when he pulls their hair off.
So that's when I got so confused, right? Because when they invited the guys over, come over and fuck. I'm like,
Yeah.
is that how it happens now these days with the young people? I was like, is that, and then I was like, oh, so none of them are gay. I mean, those two gave me such gay vibes to begin with. And then it was like, nobody's gay. I'm like, I'm
I
so
also thought
confused.
that they were in a relationship.
Yes.
Um,
What
but
was
also it
going
doesn't
through?
matter because there's no plot points. Nothing happens.
There is
So
not.
they
Jeff, I'm watching a movie, so I'm waiting for those plot points to make sense. I'm like, they were so heavy handed and all this stuff, y'all. See, don't act like we are over analyzing this movie, y'all. They were so heavy
they're
handed and
giving
all
it
this
to you.
shit.
They're making you think that. Now here's the thing. There's some interstitial part here, and this is the part where even though I was giving this movie a lot of credit for stuff where I was like, what the fuck? You guys, they're floating on the raft. They fall asleep.
Yeah, why?
Fucking
Why?
how?
How?
You're
With all
you're in
that
the you're in
adrenaline?
the middle of the most intense. You've
Yeah,
seen like
I,
what, two
I agree.
people die so far.
I
No,
agree, Jeff.
three, because you know about the veterinary, he's also dead.
Yeah.
The monkey's stalking you,
Yep.
and you're all asleep on the raft. Now I understand the little girl, she's just dying, so of
I
course
think I'm
she's
gonna,
asleep.
I'm gonna
But they're
catch up,
asleep, and you
catch
guys,
up on some sleep right here, real quick.
right.
Just give me a
And
second.
it happens twice.
Yeah.
They leave the pool again, and then they go back in the pool, and when we see them again, they've fallen asleep again.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a little, like, here's the thing. If someone told me that a beloved member of my family or a friend had passed away, I probably am not going to sleep in my comfortable bed that night. I'm
Yeah.
having,
Let me explain something, Tiff.
you watched someone die and you're like,
At this point in the
cool
movie,
sleep.
I sat up there and I kind of reacted like you just said, and then I immediately was like, I don't give a shit about
Oh,
any of
this
these
is
people.
dumb.
Just,
Yeah,
just
you're
let
like,
them
oh,
all
this is
die anyway,
stupid.
right? So they called
So
the
then,
guys over.
and they finally arrive and they just come into your house and they're like, are you, and while
Tiff,
they're walking in, they're like, are you sure this is the house? I'm like,
Tiff, is this bad writing or do people do shit like this?
I don't
Because I'm like, they like, hello, look, I'm like, first of all, I ain't coming in, right? But if I just happen to be that type of douche, I might come to as far as the kitchen. Hello, ain't nobody here, man. Let's go. Right, let's go
right,
look for him. And he's like, "Gotcha! Where the booty at?" Going from room to room. You're gonna get murdered. Somebody's gonna kill you. You're strangers in
right,
somebody's house.
right.
One wins up, one go down. So then the kid, the douche kid upstairs gets it first. Right, he rips his face off, and that was some bad shit, man.
So terrible, you guys. Like I'm saying, it is so intense.
Yeah, I turned away from.
Um,
I literally did.
he
A
ripped
couple
his
times.
jaw off, you guys, and he's still alive. It's just a lot. And
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, like, that it's fine, right? And in some movies, there's been movies when Montego has watched that's happened in, and because the movie sort of earns it with its other, like, a movie kind of has to get you ready. But like if you're watching, like imagine in some ways, like I said, watching a Disney Channel movie where kids are jumping in the pool.
yeah,
It's Lemonade Summer or whatever those
yeah.
fucking movies are called, and then all of a sudden someone gets their whole entire jaw ripped off.
Yeah,
It's just an uneven feeling. It's just it's like you're all of a sudden you're there in Violence Town.
yeah, yeah. So then
Um,
the black kid was upstairs. What was his name? Brad. Douche number two. Douche
Brad.
one and douche two. The hot guys. I literally thought their names in the credits was gonna be hot guy one, hot guy
Right,
two.
yeah, guy 1, guy 2, playing guy 1, playing guy 2, whatever, you know what I mean?
So the monkey just beats his ass behind the couch. They don't kind of show you that one like that all that much, right? I mean, he was, you know, I would have picked up the couch and like,
Just like, yeah, whatever you need to do. And like honestly, like as that monkey
the
is
whole thing
pulling
with the guy with the
he's
jaw
pulling
though
the
too.
jaw off, I'm gouging that monkey's face. I'm hitting. He's just
No,
laying there and letting the monkey do
no,
it.
no, no, no. He's cracking jokes. He's like, "Hey, dude, buy me dinner first."
Oh, and then
Oh,
he's
yeah.
yeah. And then even as he's
I'm gonna
doing
cuss
it,
the
even
monkey out. I'm gonna
if
cuss
you
the monkey out.
if you're sticking if you the monkey sticks his fingers in my mouth, I'm like push.
I'm or
Yeah, I
biting.
might end up dead still, but I'm not like gonna lay there and let it happen.
Yeah, I'm biting, kicking, everything, like
Right. I bite your fingers off.
everything. So yeah,
Like I'll try my best.
me and that monkey. But in real life, that monkey, 2 seconds, this whole thing would have took. You know what I'm saying? Just boom, you're gone. Anyway, so he see the girls down in there looking like he's like these girls really know how to party. He gets it. And while that's happening, they're like, let's go. So Hannah, she picks up the keys and
No,
runs.
that one's not Hannah. That one's yeah, you're right. That is Hannah.
That's
That is
Hannah,
Hannah.
yeah. She picks up the key. She runs to it. She's like, I won, And
Honestly, though, she's doing the real work in this movie. She's the one from the beginning that was like, "This is bullshit."
yeah,
She's trying to escape. I mean, like, how is she supposed to know which car? I mean, I guess you would. I probably wouldn't think to, but you'd hit the button first.
now I wonder how many cars this monkey been around that he
Yeah,
learned.
how would he know to beep beep?
See, I was like,
And he's not in his right mind anymore. Like, even if
yeah,
he was like, they'd been training him to speak and he has the power of speech, even people, human beings who have full power of speech, if they've contracted rabies and it's not, if they've passed the point of treatable, which is true, you can get past the point where it's treatable, you lose those faculties. You start to like,
yeah, he's
your
literally
brain's
going.
eaten.
He screams
He's
stalking.
doing more.
He screams stalking these chicks now. He might as well pick up the phone and
Yeah,
be like,
yeah. He
hello,
must have the little mask on.
hello,
And he's like,
city.
what's your favorite scary
Right, right,
movie?
right, right. Something, right? Because I'm like, damn, and then he gets in the back and he beats her to death in the car, and her only mistake to me is once she realized she was in the wrong car, I would have just bolted to the next car. She tried, but
Yeah,
she
here's
was
like
so
you
alone.
you can try. Like the thing is that like if you're scared that that's gonna happen, you're
Yeah.
still in trouble. You're still in trouble.
Yeah. I saw I was in the wrong car. I'm like, oh shit, let me get you.
Right.
I'm going to the next one. So she gets it. So everybody's being eliminated now. You know what I'm saying? So the best friend is gone, Hannah's gone, Hot Nick is gone, everybody's gone. The dad is
Then the
coming.
dad shows up. Okay, so the dad shows up and they do this pretty cool thing. They did it twice, once when he's at the book signing and once here, where we hear it from his point of view where he can't really hear anything.
Let me slow your roll real quick.
Okay.
If the movie was about the dad, I thought this would have been cool, like to do a lot of. But
Sure.
because he was such a minor ass character, and they did it. I was like, y'all really. Ah.
Well,
I didn't feel like they earned that shit, Tiff, because
more
it
to
wasn't,
the
it
point.
wasn't about him. It was Lucy was supposed to be the star, right? Like it's from her
Yes.
point of view. This whole fucking movie, right? It's supposed to be about
Yes.
Lucy. So I'm like,
Um
I see what y'all trying to do, but go ahead.
yeah,
Mhm.
you're not earning what you're getting, sure.
No,
Uh,
exactly.
so it goes quiet in the theaters is mostly my point.
Yeah.
Both the times it happened in my theater, somebody in the back was having a full-blown conversation, um,
No,
which
that sucks, man. You fucking
weird, right? But it wasn't even. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a movie with a person like this, but I've seen quite a few movies with people like this because I know someone who's like this. Um, just saying what's happening on the screen, like,
oh, he's walking down the stairs. Oh,
yes,
here he
that's
comes.
exactly what happened.
Here
Montego,
he
he
comes.
said, because he comes home when those boys are in there, and but right, it's kind of like they kind of like they interpose it or whatever. So like
Yeah.
he's coming in and it's quiet and from his point of view,
Yeah.
and then they're whatever. And so the guy in the back when it's quiet is like, oh, he's gonna go upstairs.
Oh,
Oh, this I'm like,
yeah.
who are you narrating this for?
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah, nobody said nothing in my theater, so thank God for that, because I would have been like,
I
"Oh, you
both
really?"
times,
I
both
would have been like, "I
times.
didn't believe you into this like that."
Right. Well, I mean, like, who I don't understand anyone's desire to say what is happening, right? I don't, but
Yeah,
who knows, right? But it was really weird because I thought, oh, that person must be talking this whole time, and I just can't hear them when
yeah.
there's not sound because they were away from me. Thank
Wow.
God.
Wow, wow.
Oh, what happened? Hello. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's still live. I'm still live. So I'm gonna text Montego, and this is a part where you can just watch me talk about texting Montego. Okay. I'm texting him and we're gonna find out what's going on. But until then, um I can't edit this out because it's live. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh,
Okay,
I can
so,
hear like everything's like
yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
it's fine. It's fine.
yep, we're picking up right where we left off. So the guy's talking, that's crazy, and now, like, I'm really ready for the movie to be over. So the dad's getting his ass whipped by the chimpanzee, right? He's welling on him, and They kept showing that fire pit. I was like, throw the fire pit
Throw
over the top of
throw
it.
him in.
Were you thinking that? You kept seeing those
Yes,
fires and
they
stuff.
they showed so Montego, again, to your point, they showed that shit, so I thought, must be what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
And they don't.
Yeah.
And then okay, so
Yeah.
fine. They finally kill the monkey.
Yeah, kill shock the monkey.
And everything's fine, right? I was so mad that it was the 3 family members that lived and nobody else. That's just so outlandish.
Well,
And then they're putting the girl into the ambulance, and they're like, "Okay, bye." I'm like, all of you have to go. You were bit. You were bit.
So what got me is like, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. I was like, you don't know, you're a paramedic. You don't know shit. What are you talking about? You don't know shit. What are you telling this girl she's gonna be all right for? Look. Hey man, that was it. I was very happy when the movie was over with, Tiff.
And here's the thing, it is only an hour and 29 minutes, which is God bless.
2 hours.
But it did feel a lot longer.
Yeah. It did. I was like, this movie is going slow. I'm trying not to complain through this thing.
How can they be so slow in a movie that's essentially just a monkey killing everybody?
Here's a fit. So here's a comment from.
It was me.
This is from Mark. He said he hate those people. After that, yeah. I didn't have that problem, Tiff. I didn't have that problem.
It was odd.
And what's up with you, Mark? How you doing? Anyway, didn't have that problem. Knew the movie was gonna be bad. Didn't think it was gonna be as back to my word, douchey and abysmal as that it turned out to be. I thought it's like one of the worst movies I've seen in a long time, Tiff. And I knew it was gonna be bad. I knew it was gonna be bad. It was just bad. Tiff, I didn't like anybody. I wanted everybody to die. I mean, I'm like, it's such a Cujo grab, you know what I'm saying? And then it was such a Nope grab because of Nope. I'm like, there's nothing original about this movie. I hate everybody in it. It's almost like it was two directors that one wanted to see like teen girl hot summer, and then another one wanted some over the top primate monkey violence. Not monkey business, monkey violence. I love it.
Just straight horrible violence.
Exactly. I was like, wow, it's bad, man. So we did have technical difficulties. The thing was like saying it was off, and then
it was just me, and I was like, what do I?
Oh, so you were still in there?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. So we still had.
I was like, I'm gonna text Montego.
Yeah, I came back fast, so I stopped the audio. So the audio, nobody knows just until we just said something. But yeah, it was just like, it was all messed up. Like most of the whole conversation, I didn't think it mattered. I was like, I'm gonna cut it off and redo. Like I'm gonna hit refresh, and I thought it would kept me in the studio, but it didn't. It kicked me out. But that's fine. So, man, that's it, and that's all. I'm so glad that damn thing is over with.
Good.
So I think I would have rather seen the other movie, but I don't know.
You say that now.
Yeah.
Just as bad of experience.
But at least it's trying to be funny. And with those two people, this probably is funny, So.
I saw that it got pretty bad scores.
Okay, then maybe not.
But again, this has gotten good scores and you hated it. Or like average scores. And you hated it.
Do I hate it? I don't hate it. I just thought it was bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm like, I have hate for the movie, like, oh my God, you bastards. But I just think it was bad. I thought it was just poor. I can't believe that somebody gave you $21 million to make this damn thing, and this is what you do. This is what came out of it, And this movie did nothing for anyone's career that's in this movie. Not a single person,
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are struggling actors and actresses, you're going to continue to struggle after this one because you're not going to get famous behind this garbage, not one bit. Is there anybody? I don't see anybody.
That actor. I've seen him in stuff.
You've seen him in stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Adam. He has a very familiar face, that's for sure.
Yeah. That. Sorry. Troy Coaster.
Yeah. Black Rabbit, Primate, Foundation, and Cold Light. I don't know any of these movies. No. Coda. He was in The Mandalorian. Okay. So he was somebody in there somewhere. It's probably where his face looked familiar to me about. Anyway, next week, man, I think we should do it. We should do our best and worst, man. You know, and
Yeah,
so
let's do it.
yeah, I'm ready to get it on, and because we've actually seen a lot this year. You
We
know,
did.
like and we saw some really good and some really piss poor too. You know, we
That makes it good.
yeah. So speaking of Mark Ellis Reagan's, they have their dumpster fire show, their worst of show on So Is the Podcast. So go check them out. Yeah, I can't wait. I was like, oh shit, I love the show, because they watch a lot of bad shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they-
saying?
They like some of it.
Yeah. And so I'm looking forward to checking them out, man. We got another message for Mark. You got to just come on, Mark. The father won the Academy Award for Best Actor in Coda.
That's okay. Yeah, Coda.
See, that's why we need somebody
God, thank God you're here.
pretty smart on the show, other than us.
Yes.
Because the man know what he's talking about. Yeah, I don't know what is Coda. I don't even know what the hell that is.
It's a movie about like a deaf experience, I think.
Oh, so he's a deaf actor?
Yes.
Oh, so good. So pay the man. Pay the damn man. And with no whitewashing here, right? No Scarlett Johansson being a anime character who's supposed to be Asian with this guy. So there we go. That's it, Tiff. We came to do the damn thing. We got it done. Next week, man, come bring your popcorn, wear your tuxedos and your evening gowns. Are we gonna do what is it called? The Golden Fans Award? Is that the Golden Fans Award? Is that that's what we call it, right? The Golden Fans Award, right? That's right. God damn it. I love the Golden Fans Award. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Perfect. So
all right.
My name is Montego. With me is my adorable host, Miss Devilpot. Say goodbye to the people, Tiff.
It's been a pleasure as always.
And until next week, man, we will be
on
Put